Hello everyone, welcome to the class. Today we are discuss about the Hindu newspaper on 21st January 2025. So today first topic is Uttarakhand to roll out UCC by end of January. यानी कि Uniform Civil Code, okay, UCC. So the UCC passed by the Assembly in February 2024 has kept tribal people out of its ambit and provisioned a complete ban on practices such as halala, iddat and talaq, okay, customs related to marriage and divorce in Muslims' personal law. It ensured that women are given equal right in matter related to property and inheritance rights. Okay, and in hilly remote areas where internet facilities are not available, the agents of CSC will go door to door and provide the above facilities to the citizens. Okay, so what is the UCC? The Uttarakhand Legislative Assembly's passing of the Uniform Civil Code UCC of Uttarakhand Bill 2024 seeks to consolidate laws regarding marriage and property inheritance. The bill only awaits the President's assent to become an enforceable law. However, a concerning feature of the bill is the mandatory registration of live-in relationship, and criminalizing them in certain conditions are not met. This move not only violates individual autonomy but also raises questions about the state's role in regulating personal relationship. So, state cabinet in a meeting chaired by Chief Minister, okay, Pushkar Singh Dhami of Uttarakhand, and approve rules for the legislation passed by the Uttarakhand Assembly in February 2024. Uniform Civil Code has kept tribe out of its ambit. Okay, so Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami being greeted by BJP leader after the Assembly passed the UCC bill. Okay, now Uniform Civil Code is the UCC is mentioned in Article 44 of the Constitution as part of the directive principle of state policy, okay, as the part of the DPSP. That the state should work to establish a uniform civil code for all citizens across India. And however, the Constitution's farmer left to the government discretion to implement the UCC. And the Goa is only state in India with a UCC, following the Portuguese Civil Code of 1867. Okay, Goa is the only state in India with the UCC, Uniform Civil Code, following the Portuguese Civil Code PCC. Okay, in 1867, and the Supreme Court of India stands on UCC. Muhammad Ahmad Khan vs Shah Bano Begum case 1985. The court observed this case is very important for perspective of your UPSC exam. Okay, the court observed that it is a matter of regret that Article 44 has remained a dead letter and called for its implementation. Such a demand was reiterated in subsequent cases such as Sarla Mudgal, Union of India 1995, and John Valamaton, Union of India 2003. Okay, Jos Paulo Coutinho, Maria Luisa Valentina Pereira case 2019. The court held Goa as a shining example where the Uniform Civil Code applicable to all regardless of religion except while protecting certain limited rights, and accordingly urged for its India implementation. Okay, Law Commission's stance. In 2018, the 21st Law Commission, headed by former Supreme Court Judge Justice Balbir Singh Chauhan, submitted a consultation paper on reform of family law. सुप्रीम जो 2018 में एक 21st लॉ कमीशन हेडेड हुआ था बाय द फॉर्मर सुप्रीम कोर्ट जज जस्टिस बलबीर सिंह चौहान द्वारा, तो सबमिटेड ए consulted paper on reform of family law, wherein it's observed that the formulation of a uniform civil code is neither necessary nor desirable at this stage. And Uttarakhand's UCC Bill 2024. The UCC aimed to replace distinct personal laws of every religion, focusing on marriage and divorce, adoption and inheritance, guided by Article 44 of the Constitution. And this code would be a single set of personal law that would apply all citizens. Apply all citizens regardless of religion. Some of the key proposals put forth by the committee included the prohibition of polygamy, nikah halala, and iddat, a mandatory period of waiting to the observed by women following the dissolution of a Muslim marriage. Iddat, a mandatory period of the waiting to be observed by women following the dissolution of a Muslim marriage, and tribal talaq, the child marriage, uniform age for girls' marriage across all religions, and mandatory registration of live-in relationship. Now, its significance is the UCC Bill 2024 aims to focus on gender equality by treating men and women equally in matters such as inheritance and marriage. And next one is, the code is also likely to extend an equal property share to Muslim women against the existing 25% share accorded under Muslim personal law. Exception is scheduled tribe STs have been exempted from the purview of the bill, and the tribal population in the state, which is around 3%, had been voicing its dissent against UCC in the wake of the special status accorded to them. Now, concern, UCC's concern. The minimum age of marriage is set to remain the same, 18 years for women and 21 years of men. And a debate feature of the bill is the mandatory requirement of registration of a live-in relationship and its criminalization if certain conditions are not complied with. And with this mandate, the proposed law will confer disproportionate power on the state to penalize consensual relations and violate individual autonomy. Now, second topic is newfound nerve muscles crosstalk show exercise help neurons grow. Neurons, you know what is neurons? Now, the conventional concept of nerve muscles interaction emphasizes the nerve control over muscles. However, Ritu Raman and her colleagues at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology started to wonder if the reciprocal could be true, if stimulating muscles could encourage nerve to form. The researchers found that mechanical stimulation greatly chances neural growth. The growth level of the mechanically exercised neurons was on average equivalent of to those exposed to myokine stimulation. Now, what is neurons? In recent study, why in news? Neurons, why in news? A recent study from MIT found that exercise can help neurons grow through a process called nerve muscles crosstalk. The study found that when muscles contract during exercise and the release biochemical signal called myokines that stimulate न्यूरॉन ग्रोथ। मतलब ये जो न्यूज़ में आ रखा है ये इसलिए आ रखा है कि जो रिसर्चर्स हैं उन्होंने बोला कि मतलब MIT ने फाउंड किया है कि जो एक्सरसाइज करते हैं, एक्सरसाइज की वजह से जो न्यूरॉन्स हैं हमारे वो ग्रो कर रहे हैं। ओके, मतलब न्यूरॉन्स हमारे ग्रो कर रहे हैं। सो what did the study find? Neurons exposed to myokines grow found 4 times further than neurons that were not exposed. And neurons also respond to the physical effects of exercise, such as being repeatedly pulled back and forth. Exercise can enhance the maturity of neurons and their functional abilities. Next one is, what does this discovery mean? This discovery could lead to new therapies for nerve repair and regeneration. Okay, and it can be useful for treating nerve injuries where communication between nerve and muscles is cut off. How does exercise stimulate neuron growth? Exercise stimulates the hypothalamus, which respond by stimulating the sympathetic nervous system and secreting catecholamines into the circulation and controlling hormones via the pituitary gland. देखो न्यूरॉन्स ये जो होते हैं ना इस टाइप से ऐसा करके होते हैं। यहाँ से ये न्यूरॉन्स होते हैं। मैं आपको अभी इसकी स्ट्रक्चर दिखा देती हूँ, ठीक है। ये इसका ये वाला वो होता है, यहाँ पे ये इसकी नोड होती हैं और हमारे यहाँ न्यूरॉन्स जो होते हैं ना वो एक नहीं होता है, ये बहुत सारे न्यूरॉन्स होते हैं। ओके, सो इस न्यूरॉन की बात हो रही है और ये बोला जा रहा है कि इस न्यूरॉन अभी जो मतलब न्यूज़ में जो चल रहा है इसलिए चल रहा है कि जो एक्सरसाइज, ये बोला जा रहा है कि एक्सरसाइज जो करते हैं ना वो न्यूरॉन्स को ग्रो करने में हमारी हेल्प करती है। ओके, सो व्हाट डज दिस डिस्कवरी मीन? दिस मीन्स lead to new therapies for nerve repair and regeneration. Okay, nerve repair and regeneration, and it can be useful for treating nerve injuries. Okay, and where communication between nerve and muscles is cut off, ये communicate करता है। Okay, and now neurons also known as neurons. What is neurons? Neurons also known as nerve cells and are cells in the brain and nervous system that transmit signal throughout the body, and they are responsible for receiving sensory input and sending motor commands and enabling us to think and feel and move. देखो क्या होता है, एक प्रोसेस होती है हमारी बॉडी में। अगर मान लो कोई अगर हम किसी चीज़ को छू रहे हैं, मतलब क्या होता है कि अगर हम लोग जैसे कि मान लो हॉट चीज़ को हमने छुआ तो इतनी मतलब काफ़ी ज़्यादा हॉट है, उसको छूने के बाद हम एकदम से ना हाथ हटा लेते हैं, तो ये हमारा जो सिग्नल होता है ना इतनी जल्दी जाने का कि हमने उस चीज़ को छुआ, फिर वो हमारे माइंड में न्यूरॉन्स के पास जाती है, फिर वो उसको वापस एक आपने एक वहाँ पे क्लास 10th के साइंस में पढ़ा हुआ है कि सेंसर जो होता है, ओके, तो वो वापस एकदम से फील होता है कि इस हाथ को हम एकदम से हटा ले। ये चीज़ें जो होती है ना सारी रिकॉर्ड करता है न्यूरॉन्स के द्वारा, मतलब इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट रोल होता है। ओके, दे आर रेस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर रिसीविंग सेंसरी इनपुट, ओके, एंड सेंडिंग मोटर कमांड्स एंड enabling us to think, feel and move. Okay, so structure, neurons have three main parts: a cell body, an axon and dendrites. See that axon conducts electrical impulse along the neuron cell and cell body contains the cell nucleus. ये सेल बॉडी है इसकी, यहाँ पे ये एक न्यूक्लियस को कंटेन करती है। ओके, एंड एक्सोन टर्मिनल, एक्सोन होता है ट्रांसमिट्स इलेक्ट्रिकल एंड केमिकल सिग्नल्स टू अदर न्यूरॉन सेल एंड इफेक्टर सेल्स. Now, the cell body contains the nucleus which controls the cell's activities. The axon sends message away from the cell and dendrites receive message for the cell. Its function, Neurons receive and send signal using electrical and chemical signals. Neurons communicate with each other at synapses, where the send chemical called neurotransmitters. Okay, and neurons are connected to effector organs or cells at neuroeffector junctions. Neurons types. There are many types of neurons, including sensory neurons and motor neurons and interneurons. Neurons vary in size, shape, and structure depending on their role and location. Now, its development. Neurons are generated by neural stem cells during brain development and childhood, and neurogenesis largely cases during adulthood in most areas of the brain. ओके सो आई होप ये दोनों टॉपिक आपको क्लियर हो गए होंगे. ओके अगर कोई डाउट हो तो कमेंट में आप पूछ सकते हैं. मतलब कोई सा ऐसा मतलब वर्ड या कुछ हो तो आप कमेंट में पूछ सकते हैं. और आपको इसकी पीडीएफ चाहिए तो डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में टेलीग्राम का लिंक है, उसको ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. टेलीग्राम से आपको इसका पीडीएफ मिल जाएगा. सो आज इतना ही रखते हैं. कल नेक्स्ट क्लास में मिलते हैं. तब तक के लिए बाय. थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग.